Hey everyone, Denise here from Sewlimitless, and in today's video I want to talk about the dresses that I made for Project Dress-A-Girl and the shacket that I made for myself for this fall. So let's get started. So first of all, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are returning, if you're new here, then hi, my name is Denise, and today's video is like a little sewing chat. So first of all, I wanted to share the 3 little dresses that I made for Project Dress-A-Girl. I have individual pictures of each one of the dresses, which I will show you. But I wanted to share those because if you have a little girl in your family or granddaughter or whatever, you might actually want to get this pattern. What I did, because I don't have any little kids here at all, and so I needed to get a pattern that was going to be easy and quick to put together, but I also wanted something that I really didn't have to spend money on, so I was looking for a free pattern. So what I found was this popover sundress pattern, and that's what I made for all 3 of those. It's by Oliver and S. So anyway, it ranges in sizes from 2 to 8. So like I said, this is a great beginner project, really. And oh, it comes with this cute little doll dress pattern as well. So I think this would be for maybe an 18-inch doll. Yes, it says matching dress for an 18-inch doll. So that would be like the American Girl series. They can have a, matching dress for the doll as well. And it doesn't take much fabric. What I used for mine were some scraps. As you may know, I did a bunch of cleaning in my sewing room, got rid of a whole bunch of stuff, including some old patterns and all. But I had kept some of the larger pieces of fabric, not having any plan for it, but it was like a lot and I really didn't want to get rid of it. So that's actually what I used to make the dresses. So it was just some leftover fabric, but this is a nice quick pattern. And so if you wanted to just download this for yourselves, I'm sure, not for yourselves, but for a child in your family, it would work for that as well, even if you're not doing Project Dress-A-Girl. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, and the only other thing that I added to the dress is the pockets, because that's a requirement for the Project Dress-A-Girl. The dresses have to have at least 1 pocket. So I put 2 pockets on all of the dresses that I made. I did actually line this one because the fabric, when I held it up, just seemed a little bit thin. So even though it's just a quilting cotton, it seemed a little thinner than the others. So I just had some white batiste fabric and I just lined it with that. And that was a simple process. Now, the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is this gorgeous shacket here that I made. I finally made Simplicity 9388. I know it's been a couple of years that this pattern has been out and it's very popular, and I still hadn't gotten around to making it. I made view B, which is like the middle length one here. It actually was fairly simple to put together. Of course, I had to choose a plaid fabric, and I'll be honest with you, I really did not focus on matching the plaid. I did the best I could in the front. I mean, I did kind of think about the pockets and the front of the jacket, but I really didn't worry about anything else, and it actually looks really good. If I do say so myself, it looks good. And I will, of course, put in some pictures. But this is like a poly blend. It's a very good weight for something like this. I didn't make any changes to the pattern, but I will tell you one thing that I did or tried that's in the instructions but didn't work out for me is that the front, this yoke part here, is supposed to be lined, this inside, and you're supposed to do the burrito method, and I'm sure you all know what that is. I tried it 3 times and I was following their directions that are, you know, the directions on the pattern. I tried 3 times and I could not get it to work. So I said, forget it. I literally cut out the brown inside that I had used. It was like just a brown cotton that I had, that I was just going to use for the lining, because it only, you know, it's only just the back yoke and front yoke, I guess, part of the jacket that's actually lined, just the back yoke part. I spent more time on that actually than I did pretty much on anything else with this, because like I said, the pattern's easy. It's actually a lot faster if you don't use a plaid, but the weight is really nice. It's nice. It'll be nice and warm. It'll be a great layering piece. Now the only thing, and this may be just a personal thing for me, with patterns like this, where it's like a, you know, a unisex pattern or whatever they call it. I chose the size based on measurements, but they never fit me like a pattern that was drafted just for women. So the sleeves are more blousy than, or like they're bigger than I would normally want. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad I made it because it does look good and it is very comfortable. But that's my only point of issue with it. And it's not just this pattern. It's the same thing if I was, well, when I made the Audrey denim jacket from Seamwork, their pattern is drafted for women. The other pattern that I had is also a simplicity, but it's more of the unisex type pattern. My concern, again, looking at finished measurements, finished garment measurements, was that it was not going to fit me quite the way I wanted. And I think I was right in choosing the Seamwork pattern, because that one fits fantastic. And I didn't have the fit issues or concerns with that pattern as I would have with the other. And I think the same is true of something like this. Now, like I said, that may just be a personal thing with me, but that is one thing that I've noticed about these patterns. So I prefer to have something that is mainly just drafted for women in particular. And I do have a couple of other Shacket patterns that I can use and try, but I did trace this pattern because I really wasn't sure, so I traced the whole thing. So that was done. So, but now I have it, and the original pattern is still intact, so I don't have to worry about purchasing again and whatever, but I know that the size fits. So like I said, I made this in a medium, and I mean, it's supposed to be loose and blousy, which is good because it is. And so I will be able to wear, like you'll see here, she's wearing like a sweatshirt underneath. I will be able to wear bulkier sweaters and things like that under this. And I think this color combination of camel and black is pretty classic, first of all. And it is something that is going to go with a lot of things. Like, it would look either really nice with a black turtleneck up under it, or like an off-white or cream colored sweater under. It would look really nice. So I think I have a lot of options with that as well. So that is it for the video. If you have any questions or comments about anything, please leave it down below. Let me know if you've used this pattern, Simplicity 9388, or if you've made a Shacket. If you've used a different pattern, please leave it down below. Let me know. But otherwise, I thank you all for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. And please hit that notification bell so you will be notified the next time I upload a new video. But like I said, I do thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.